I saw the brand. I got a little bit excited.
Yeah, I know. I could see it.
But
I was
the Orianna.
I was immediately like, oh yeah, please do it. Do it. I keep waiting for people to really, really punish the Sion. I think the Darius, things like the Urgot would also work. This is a really interesting counter pick that we've not seen for a while, but Shogun is actually really good into tanks for a multitude of reasons.
Jax!
Even better. Oh my god, yes please. Okay, so listen.
Man, DRX.
Jax has becoming more popular slowly. I think we've seen him in the LPL a couple of times as well. And the beautiful thing about the Jax is he does actually provide setup for the Nidalee, but most importantly, like the split push pressure that we always talk about is just impeccable. I think that the one downside of Jax that if any of your like free carries get fed, you're golden. If you get into the mid game on even footing, you're golden. This comp plays itself, and from a team like Nongshim where their strength has been team fighting, 2v2 DRX are not able. We haven't really talked about this, but Bao going for the cleanse means that his survivability is good. A dive here coming in. They're not level 6 yet.
Level 6 for Peanut. They're trying to get on top of Bao here. The burst damage, is it enough? It might just be Duckdom straight up killing him. Hops away. And they juggle that turret aggro perfectly. Do Nongshim, they're going to get a double kill this early on for Duckdom's Tristana. Say goodnight to that bottom lane.
I think if you're on even footing, you're fine as King. And
oh, is this really happening? The level 7 Tristana is flashing after the level 9 Jax is not going to get the kill. But it was really close. That was Peanut might be able to pick it up here. He's going to get the vision. You can see he's thinking about it, but the collateral damage not going to actually land onto King. And as the rotation is matched here from DRX.
Good catch by Bao there, but might have tanked a little bit too much damage there. They need to clear the wave. Duckdom?
He's trying to get on top of Duckdom. He doesn't have a splash. He just turns it onto Bao. Bao is going to get in there, though, with the killer instinct, and at least tries to turn it around. But this is a huge team fight for the side of Nongshim. They have the damage, and they're going to shut down that pitiful Jax as well. And that's going to be a couple more plates into the pockets of Nongshim on top of the fight. Becca not able to get in there and help out on the pick. So now Nongshim are doing this thing where, you know, from ahead, there's not too many objectives right now. We get a big knockup, though. That's going to be the spear on a Duckdom, which is pretty nice, but we get the shockwave on Ahsoka. He gets zoned away from the fight. Now it's 3v2 in the jungle, as Kellen is pretty slow, but the horse is closed on right now. Another spear is going to hit, but with the heal coming out here, it looks like DRX do push them away, and here. It's just 5 members grouping up. This is what you do with Nongshim. Syndra's in the top lane, Jax was bottom. You force a fight here. And now Becca is going to have to ultimate. He might still die as he just gets shredded to pieces. That Bay ultimate was pitiful, but it doesn't matter because they get another turret, and now we got Duckdom trying to get on in there alongside Rich. That was kind of 1-by-1. It was actually Peanut, not Duckdom. Scale forcing forward, trying to push the issue, whereas the rest of the team was looking to back. Even the Syndra would be commanding in her own lane. Yeah. And now we're just having Nongshim just run at the Baron.
Yeah, this is looking like a classic I get your bottom outer and we get Baron. Although they do peel off here, which is interesting. Don't think they're the vision control that they'd really like. But they definitely, I think they could have gotten away with that easily.
Yeah. It's almost one of those scenarios where they're too safe.
Yeah.
You know, you're pretty far ahead. It's 23 minutes in, but you have the damage. Irrelevant in this game. The spears, even with the Void Staff, I'm not really feeling it too much. And DRX they're not grouping up for the Ocean Drake. They're just letting it go. Trust me, guys, they didn't forget about it. This is a decision made by the team to let this go. And they will hand over Soul Point to Nongshim. But he's just going to jump the wall, and DRX will disengage. And nobody even takes critical damage. Yes, they get the flash at a Pyoshik, but that's in trade for Sion's teleport. That's going to feel pretty nice.
I was just about to, can you hear the dock, dock, dock? You know, the sound of. Thank you, Observer.
You got a little bit of that at the end.
Just start the Baron, and if they come, just turn as they go in.
Well, this is one way to try to make things happen. They're going to force the ultimate out of Becca, and now Solka's in a really awkward spot. He has to flash, but he just gets burst to smithereens. See you later, Syndra. And, you know, if it wasn't going to come at the hands of just running at the Baron, they can get a pick and go into the Baron as well.
Oh, King, and look at the teleport to bot side.
Yeah. There we go. He's trying to push the issue here. And the Baron is started. They're going to get some vision onto Pyosik. We'll see if he can be the hero. The spear is going to land. We have that split push going in the bottom side as well. And it doesn't look like Pyosik wants to get in there. He's just going to bait the ultimate out. As now Kingen is being run down here a little bit. He's going to get that ultimate in the face. Has to flash away from Rich now. As the Counter-Strike is going to buy him some time. Can jump to the ward here and get out of dodge, it looks like. Did a bit of damage to that inhibitor, but at the end of the day, Nongshim do get this very important Baron.
Sorka's life is not worth it as we get a trap set up here.
Trying to get onto Rich, and here comes Peanut. You can see the amount of damage he does as Pyosik has to hop out of that one. And they just can't even make it through the rel. This damage isn't really sticking right now for the side of DRX, so nice amount of poke comes out from Nongshim, and now they will push with that Baron buff.
That's how you can solidify this game as DRX, otherwise it's going to be rough.
Ooh, that's going to be Rich going on in, and that's the repel as well. A ton of damage. Kingen is getting into the back line along with Bao, but Bao is just going to get blown up, and Kingen can't do it alone. And that's going to be exactly what Nongshim were looking for. The straight-up team fight is good enough, and that will be the Ocean Soul easily into the pockets of Nongshim.
And round the one, DRX has come back, and so has Kasper Cup Nongshim apparently, because they are looking super dominant here. And the big takeaway for me is that even with the lackluster mid-game, DRX, the Jax pick, it was a nice idea. And I don't think it was the Soul issue. There were a lot of issues here for DRX, but it definitely didn't help.
Well, you talked about the Soul issue and the only issue, but we also have a Soul issue now.
Yes. Show this kind of early game to really show this kind of consistency, and they're just looking for the cleanest game possible.
All right, let's see. Okay. Thumbs up. He's like, yeah, good job on the wave, buddy. I don't want to fight you with the super minion, so I'll just go ahead and take this inhibitor. Thank you very much. This was pretty inevitable, right? King was eventually going to do this. And
but now what?
Yeah.
I don't think he gets through Sion.
No.
Like, he's built 2 tank shred items, but I don't think he's quite that. I think he needs magic.
He's actually flashing away. He's getting 1v1 by the Sion right now. Now, he's got to be a little bit careful. The Sion, you know, actually, never mind. He's still full health.
He has Ocean Soul!
Yeah, he's got Ocean Soul. Then they're just going to go ahead and dive the turret. Actually, we got a nice amount of damage coming out here from Bao. We got a couple of stopwatches coming in. But guess what? The guy who won the top fight is going to come in here with full health. And look at the guy on the right. Kingen has to go into the fountain to get his health back.
Which you really need as... Oh, Becca. Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, at least... No, he doesn't have his ultimate here. And he is going to bait Peanut in. Peanut takes a huge amount of damage now. He's running away as fast as those little Graves legs can take him. And yes, he's going to get the safety. But now this is a fight that DRX could actually potentially win. Or can they? Sion is still alive, so I'm not actually sure. As that's a big ultimate coming in from Bay. Hasn't been looking good so far, but he gets the important one. And that should do it. Nongshim get a couple of big picks. We got 3 inhibitors down now. DRX are just on the run.
Look at the health bars, Valdez.
Yeah, they're all just gaining health here. They're all full at this point in time. Can they kill the Sion? The answer is obviously no. Imagine not picking Sion on 11.4. In this and 11.5 and in the near future as well.
Kingen?
Can he kill him?
Kingen?
Can he kill him before the Nexus dies? Kellen is going to die. Okay, Bao's also. And that's going to be the Nexus going down. And Sion does live. Maybe Sion will be on top again. And, you know, he's close, but not quite. It is going to be the Fed Tristana at the end of the day.
I mean, I love myself some right-clicking. Dogdom right-clicked with the best of them in that game because it's easy to, like, joke about it, but, like, getting to that fat point as Tristana is a really thin line, and I think that early game laning prowess, the trading that aggressively set up that dive was what really enabled it, right? And then Peanut and the rest of them, like, cleanly executed. In Italy... And when Peanut is playing well, which he's been doing more and more on this roster, even more so, this is like a battle of the signature picks. Okay. Please lock in the Gragas here as well.
I love it.
That would make me very happy. Although I assume they're going to go for an 80k.
There we go. The priority that Sion deserves.
Yeah, you're happy about this.
There you go.
Yeah, look, you guys come
Big
see it,
smile on my face.
Valdez is so happy. So happy. Look at the man. Game. Well, we'll show you.
Yeah.
We'll show you what we can do. That is painful.
You okay over
groans
there?
coming out from me. I don't necessarily like. I think the early game here was nice for Rich on the set, but as a whole, playing set into Victor Azrael just seems like a miserable existence. I think your tank shredding is
Kindred.
that as well. The one upside of the set is that you actually have like 3 reliable ways to get people out of Kindred ulti.
Sure.
So that's something, question mark. I can see you're not convinced by me, which means I need to argue better.
Yeah, maybe he just picks up the Scion and dumps it into the squishy back.
Well, that is actually, but it's Ezreal Kindred. Is that Pio's Kindred? I think, especially in like the mid to late game, is something else entirely, because
the Scion players, based on how well they can farm under turret. I'm gonna have to hold that thought. This is a very accelerated path from Pyosik, and trying to deny it there was Solka with the flash on in, but with the blast plant, can Bay actually get out of here?
Most importantly, this is not going to be an early pickup for the market from Pyosik. He doesn't get the kill either. Invests a lot of time where he's not farming, and Peanut might be looking to get at, and we've seen this before. Last time it was Hoya King and trading a lot. Spear going to come through here.
Oh, the perfect timing, too. He waits until that decimating smash is queued up, and see you later, Scion. This flash is going to come in, though, and Zombie Scion's getting to work here on a Peanut. That's actually a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, a tip of the hat from Pengu. Slightly ahead, I suppose. Rich, not level 6 yet, but we're taking a look at the Scion XP bar, who is pretty close. Nice dodge on the spear. Definitely going to be annoying, though, at least, as the Electrocute does come out and helps Rich with pushing this wave ahead. As now Pyosik is actually going to find this Nidalee in the river. Level 6 here for Rich. They're going pretty deep into this one. Bay here as well with the level 6. He's going to miss on the grab there, and now Kingen is in a really awkward spot. The wall just put up here by Bay. As I don't know where Kingen's going. He actually tried to flash away from that one.
Maybe he can hit level 6 if he can get into wave and ult.
He's trying. Pyosik is coming on up. He's not level 6 either, so no ultimates here, and Pyosik not going to be able to help at the end of the day, but Solka, level 6, is going to be able to burst down Bay, and that's going to be the kill with the Zombie Scion, and Pyosik on to Rich, so a very extended play from DRX that actually gets them a 2-1 victory.
That's what Pyosik walks in here.
Yeah, he's looking for the kill. He's still got that mark on a Peanut. The one-on-one coming in. The flash comes out from Peanut, and he is just dominated. Another mark over to Pyosik. Believe that's his second one for now, but we'll have to get an update on the marks. As now Kingen, he's got a bramble vest. He's just chilling out. Totally fine. As we're going to have some plays being made onto Rich here, who is desperately trying to survive under the turret, but that is a very easy take. And maybe even another mark. Picked up the Scuttle Crab and got his fourth.
Okay, never mind. Man, I'm sorry. That's a really, really big mark to hit. We always talk about that with the Kindred because you are looking for that crucial break point. As a really nice sneak coming through here. Scenario was very much a pick away. The engage comes through.
Ooh, not able to deny that was the Alistair here, Kellen. We have Peanut coming in. That's going to be a nice amount of damage, but Kellen will have to flash away to survive here. Laser is going to miss. We got to fight him on the top side and take a look at how this top lane is going now. Scion very much happy with the 0-2 power spike.
He's up 20.
And here's Pyosik. He's got 4 marks, and he's like, yeah, I'll just laugh at you. Now he is going to have to back away.
Buddy.
And maybe he overstepped his boundaries a little bit too much here. The heal is going to have to be used. Here comes the ultimate in, and actually they counter each other. No, Rich saved him. He's still going to die. But that was hilarious.
No.
And that just makes it a 1-for-1. Could have potentially been better them to hit that, the squishy underside of this DRX comp.
Yeah, I don't know. This is fairly straightforward. I don't think this requires
Both
any...
dead.
Oh,
I don't know if you're getting out of this.
Oh,
is there anyone else on the map? Okay, Kais is here.
And now they know. Now they know, right? Because otherwise Kingham wouldn't walk up when he sees the Kaiser.
Yeah.
I think?
They're still in the brush. No, they're going for it. And everybody is rotating up to the top side. The question is, who wins? Well, Kellen doesn't win. He's going to die. As now Duck Dom is going to get jumped on here by Pioshik. Double kill coming in for the Kindred. Set is dead. Down goes the Nidalee. And now it's only Bay. And at least he's going to be able to stop the Scion, who I suppose canceled that ultimate a little bit too early. As Bao, he's still looking for more. But it does look like Bay is going to get out. So 4 for 0, and that's going to be the second Rift Herald going the way of DRX.
I thought we had a good thing going here. No, I'm not so sure.
That's okay.
I'm starting to feel like your love is for Sion is bordering on unhealthy. I'm not going to lie. It's
no.
It's getting a little bit out of control.
I mean, how can I resist? You know, they almost did half of his health and damage in the top side, committing 4 people.
Do it. Oh, I love this. I love this from Nongshim. Let's go.
This is great.
Oh,
they know? Oh, they're pinging it. They're like, this could be happening. Oh. But I don't know. Like, nobody else is here, right? Solka has TP, but this is a little bit too late. Now they're going to see it, yes, but the wall is coming up. This Baron will be going over to the side of Nongshim, as a lot of damage does come out from the Scion and the Victor, just blowing him up inside the pit, as actually Rich is getting on top of that Victor, but not quite enough. 2 members of Nongshim will survive with the Baron. Was it worth it in the end?
No.
It was, yeah.
That is not.
Hey, 64. Oh, no, it's down to 15. Now it's in the negatives. Rich, I mean, can you actually kill the Scion? That's the question we're going to have answered now. He's doing a nice amount of damage, actually, at the end. Here comes the ultimate, but nope. Gets swiped.
No way.
See you later. The effects are definitely less when you're working with regular Valdez. Oh, nice. Able to block that. The flash comes out. Nidalee is going to do about 0 damage to this Scion. Can they kill him? Looks like they can. Okay, the damage will be enough, and in fact, Kellen will be able to sit under that turret with all of them. And they do finally kill the Scion. But look at your base. You have 3 people gone, and they don't even have Baron. They're just taking the base away.
Yeah, it's the Book of Not Worth, Chapter 2. Chapter 1 was the Baron earlier, as Pioshik just goes in!
Yeah.
Wow.
Destroyed.
Wrecked. that's when you go for the wrecked in all chat. 2 inhibitors down, all to kill, 1 Scion. I think it's just, if you're not as comfortable, if you're not feeling confident, you're just not going to go and look for plays.
All right, here comes Scion. He's going to find the Alistair, but this is really going to put a thing in the way of Bay, who just dies. Has no escape there. Pioshik has to drop down his ultimate, but that's fine because they get 3 for 0 here in the trade. DRX looks like they're going to take a game, and we will be going to game number 3, as 26 minutes is all that it's going to take here tonight. They're just playing with their food here. Solka nearly dies to the turret as they're doing that. And, well, are they going to get the kill? Yes, they're going to take down Duck Dom. Will they go for Peanut? Looks like the answer is no. 26 minutes, 19 kills in the mid-game, but I think I know who it's going to be. Oh, I actually thought it was going to be Pioshik, but it does end up being Solka. That big Baron fight definitely padding the stats.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a play on top side as well, right? And DRX with Pioshik on a confident champion and not, it's just looking like night and day. I don't think that the narrative at the beginning of the split was kind of Pioshik is the good player and the rest is there. I definitely don't think that's true. I think the rest of the team is really good, but DRX just look like an actually good team when they do get the ability to play around their jungler, right? A good team when they do get the ability to play around their jungler, right? And it's something that I think we just don't put him in Italy anymore. Like, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, who do you think is going to win this game, Valdez?
There's no way like King pulls out the top Cassiopeia, right?
Well, I mean, Rich did it, and then it didn't work at all. But what if Kingen can pull it off? Oh no.
Well.
Oh no.
Yeah, Gnar, it's just like one of these neutralizing picks. Like at some certain point, Sion is just going to kind of laugh at you.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot.
Yeah, I wonder why. This is, okay, so this is from a laning perspective, it's not great. I don't think it's pairs particularly with Kaiser, but you need hard engage. Like, SDRX, calling it right now, they might win the early game. I can see that happen, although with Mundo it's not as likely. But they are, if they're winning this game, they're just winning it by like catching Nongshim off guard with a huge wombo combo, right? Like Bay or Peanut or Bay and Dogdom are going to get caught.
Yeah.
And they're going to get like Grand Entrance into Taunt, into Shockwave, and they're dead. That is the only way that reasonably you should win this game, because neither of these two comps have particularly great tools in the early game, right? I don't think either of them is super strong. King should have prio, but Sorka, you just kind of reach an even state, right? Where like Orianna and Seraphine just both clear waves, and that's pretty much it.
We talked about tank versus tank, and then there's one member that kind of stands out, and that's the Seraphine. If Bay can survive, have a strong game, kind of just...
King needs to be careful here. Can't fall behind early.
Yeah, he's picked up a call. He's just trying to be Farmer R here. And now he's got a big Scion in his way. He's going to get knocked up here. He's got a smoke screen on top of him. This is actually really great positioning for Peanut to just sit here. He has to flash eventually, though, and here it is. And I don't know if they can catch up to him, though. Or the Slayer is going to come in, and that's going to do it. Peanut walks up and takes first blood.
And yeah, I don't think there's a lot more that King can do. Whoa. This is great.
The flash comes in. Here's that retaliation you were looking for. Pretty straight up there. Pyosik knows what he wants, and he's going to take it. That's going to be a pretty nice kill that comes in here. King just stares at him dying.
It would be lovely. I would not mind that as...
Ooh, nice little engage here, getting on top, as Becca is just immediately going to turn around. Now Kellen has to run away. Last auto is not enough. And Peanut's here again. Remember game one. This is a pretty similar timing, a bit earlier this time around. As Peanut is going to make it in. Smoke screen used pretty early on this time around, though. We have the teleport now from the mid lane. So we're just waiting for this one. The ultimate will come in and charm up the 80 carry, and that is going to be a double kill. Kellen will survive yet again, and Peanut will pick up a kill on top of Bay's one as well.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, a couple of kills on the bottom side you would think would amount to more, but they don't get any more plates because they have to back right away after the play. As we have another play down here on the bottom side. Bao is level 6, but flashing on in to try to get that damage before the Killer Instinct comes out. Do they have the damage on the Bao? Even with the Q missing, it is going to be enough. This is just straight up 2v2 kills in the bottom lane. A double kill now for Duckthon.
Like, it's not going to happen. Right?
The Root and Solka is going to get it. Still feeling pretty good. Pyosik with his ultimate running here, looking to tank up this turret, and they will definitely have enough damage to take out that Scion this time around. He could have just walked up.
I mean, he's fine. Like, I feel like you had my back when I went 0-3. This is, again, it's just... Peanut, when he's looking good, is just looking incredible, and I think it's something that we weren't necessarily expecting coming into the start of the split, because he has been fairly inconsistent for a while now, but when you see games like this, you're like, yeah, I really get it. Rich, the Sacrificial Lamb, generally putting this much attention into shutting down a Scion doesn't work out. Like,
I was kind of roping you into this one.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Bay? On the Seraphine, generally you're okay, but this is one of those moments where you're like, ooh, I don't know what to do. He's going to have to stopwatch, but Pyosik pretty tanky. Take a look at this. Fed Graves just able to pop that Mundo like a balloon. And now we have the follow-up here. Peanut is just taking names like this is Die Hard or something. He's going to be able to pick up another kill now, 4-0-2.
That's soul point right there.
Yeah.
Like, King has just used his Magnar form. Right, like he has teleport available. Don't contest this now, please.
Oh, they're gonna try to. They're actually trying to get in here, maybe trying to catch Rich, but now the fight will begin as we get the knockup on a Pyosik. There's a lot of damage used on the Mundo. It's not gonna work, but a huge knockup comes in from Rich. And look at this front to back. How can you pull through and do enough damage onto this Nongshim lineup? The answer is you can't. Not from this position. The gold is exactly even. It doesn't matter. They just get absolutely pummeled in that fight. Nongshim
just straight up like outplaying, and it's not looking like that's going well.
Just Bao dying under turret. I mean, he's all alone here. Rakan was back in the base. Not even sure if that was the support that could help you at this point in time. A lot of these brushes controlled right now. There's not a lot of vision on the Dragon here for Nongshim, so they have to kind of just go one bush at a time.
You can move up here. Kingen doesn't have Magnar available. His bar is empty. He just transformed back.
Yeah, that's going to be damage on a Pyosik alone. As now in the pit, they're going to find Peanut in the back line. They found the the Fed member. They're able to finally do it because they get the enemy jungler. And that's going to be the Infernal Drake going the way of DRX. It's not going to win them the game, but that is a massive start to help them stick in this one.
Place the control ward there. Oh, if they get this Baron, this game might just be flipped around Valdez.
All right, well, let's see it. Encore is ready. He's trying to line it up. He's going to find two, but the damage isn't quite there to take the Baron away, of course. They're now all in the pit, so I think we're just flashing. Yep, that's 3 flashes and 2 dashes. So we're flashing and dashing, and we get the Baron here. DRX still in team fights. The Scion Seraphine is going to be pretty disgusting. But in the side lane, the Gnar that is very far ahead and 2 levels up on the Scion is kind of just going to have his way with him. He will have total priority because they're going to get the knock up here on a Pyosik plus the Charm, and that's just going to be a dead Mundo just like that. Peanut going to back up a little bit this time. They want to pull it out of the pit first and then go with that. Kingen going to be tanking here. The 2 tanks taking up the dragon damage. Is now they're just going to hop out of there. The Shockwave kind of going to go wide, and that's going to be the Infernal Drake going over to Nongshim, the Soul, in fact. And here's the engage, the follow-up with the Encore, and see you later to your Mundo, as well as your Kaisa. That's going to do it for this one, as they never had a chance after that engage came in. The root's going to come down, and the knock up onto Solka. He will also bite the dust as Peanut. Perhaps it's Kingen, the one member that can actually survive in this position. But with Kellen coming over, kind of feels like his days are numbered as well.
I don't know, he might hit Mega here.
He is going to hit Mega, but it doesn't matter. Peanut is just way too fed. And there it is, the clean ace for Nongshim on top of the Infernal Soul. Immediately Vision does come in, but Pyosik, can he actually get into the pit is the question. He does not have his flash, and he does not have his ultimate. So that's going to be an easy secure on the Baron. Now trying to get in there is King, and he's going to get a nice Gnar ultimate down. Just look at the damage that he's sustaining. It is way too much. They're just all going to get burst to smithereens, and that is going to be another clean ace eventually, unless Bao is able to just be annoying here. He's going all the way over on 3 blast plants. And Peanut, he's not giving up. Peanut will not give up. And does he actually have the damage? Just going to wait out the shield.
Yeah, I'm Peanut, we've seen this before. You in Italy, there wasn't you there. Just let him live. Just let him live.
Yeah, just let him live.
Please do it. Please, Peanut. No, just let him live.
Oh.
Come on, just accept that this is over.
Oh, he tried to kill him with the smoke screen. Okay, there we go. That's going to be the kill.
Oh, boo.
GG.
Honestly.
That's going to do it. That's the end. The Nexus goes down, and Nongshim get an extremely important win. That's definitely the game-winning fight, the one before. Or, you know, the one on the Baron even. And this is what I was talking about, you know, Infernal Soul, Ezreal. It just eventually makes you look incredibly silly. Crazy damage numbers, even way far and beyond Scion, which is not always the way it goes. Also, Peanut, getting very fed, had huge damage numbers. The Seraphine and the Scion didn't do a lot of damage, but they absolutely did their job.